Hello and welcome to this episode of Coded to Thrive. Today you're joining me for a walk in the Catalan mountains. I'll have some views for you along the way. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the four, not just core values, but really keys to rapid transformation, self-development, and growth. These are core values that I've been holding to, and it's also what I hold my clients to when we, together with the client, hold that space. It's incredible how much transformation can occur, and the shifts are immediate. You know, they talk about alchemy, and that alchemy is really the changing of vibrations that are related to your perspectives and your beliefs. And when you can shift those in the moment, that's real magic. So, let's dive in. Before we do, I am at a crossroads here, and I'm just making sure I'm headed in the right direction. And while I do that, here's a little bit of a view for you. It's absolutely stunning here. And like I said, there'll be more views as we go along. I think this is the way. So, here we go. So the core values. I'm just gonna go one by one on this one. So the first one is radical, compassionate honesty. Core value, radical, compassionate honesty. Because honestly, you know, the one person we usually fool is ourselves. And we can't do that if we're looking to grow, because we are being called to bring to light the behaviors that are not serving us. And that's where radical, compassionate honesty comes in. It's being honest about who we're being, what we're doing, and how that is either hindering us or allowing us to expand into the next version of ourselves. Because we're always evolving, right? So radical, compassionate honesty, just being honest with ourselves. Now, with that, and I'll circle back to this one, but I bring the second one into this because they all work together, and that is full accountability. I like accountability better than responsibility, but taking full accountability for exactly the way your life is right now. Everything and everyone in it is in some ways a reflection of you, a product of your decisions and your behaviors and your actions and your words. And it's all happening for you, not to you. In other words, you are not a victim. You are a conscious creator of your reality. And whether you want to be created that reality or not, it is being created for you, by you, every moment of every day. And that's where the full accountability comes in. It's like, listen, this ship is going, and whether you want to walk away from the steering wheel or not, the ship's moving. So being radically compassionate, being radically compassionately honest with yourself is the key in that. You know, where are we stepping away from the wheel? And then taking total accountability. Again, it's cause and effect, right? It's as within, so without, as above, so below. It's this idea that, yeah, it is just all a reflection of us, which is fantastic. Because it means that if we take 100% accountability for our lives, we are 100% free to create the life that we want. And I don't know about you, but fuck yeah, that gets me excited. That gets me excited. And so what I do is I look at, when it comes to radical compassionate honesty, where am I giving away my power? Where am I allowing something external to be responsible for my happiness? Because if you're a conscious creator, it means that you have everything that you need within you. So you don't need anything external. That is the basis of all of this, is that you don't need anything from outside of you. So how do you bring it back inward? How do you go inward? How do you take it all and take it in? Radical compassionate honesty, total accountability. So, if I have a client who's talking about, telling a story of what their ex did, or their partner did, or their colleague did, it's, it's like, okay, where, it's almost like the why. What is in the story? What in the story shows me that a client is giving their power away? What in my story and what I'm telling people am I giving my power away? So yeah, honestly, it's like there's nowhere to hide is what this, again, really means. There's nowhere to hide. If you take full accountability for your life and you're radically and compassionately honest with yourself and where you're doing that, now you've got a map. Now you've got everything that you need to start chipping away at those things that are not in alignment with you being your authentic self in your full potential. And I wanted to add this part. This is something one of my couple of coaches that I follow, they always talk about, the multi-dimensional nature of our being, that we are more than just this. I'm more than just this body. This is my human. This is my human. And my human sometimes gets a little freaked out. And that's when I want to go from this mind to my higher mind. And let my heart lead the way. And then when I do that, I get that bird's eye view, and then I see that map of all the places I give my power away. And I perpetuate stories and beliefs that don't serve me. Radical compassionate honesty, total and full accountability for everything in my life. My relationships, my romantic relationships, my friendships, my family, my career, my finances, my wealth, my health, connection to self, spiritual connection to the heart of life. Third, and this is where it comes in, when you map all of that and you let those things go, you move away from those places you were giving your power away, you become someone new. And that's where our ego, and our ego is not a bad thing, right? Our ego is the actor we're here to play, but the ego, the persona we're here to play. But it's what Eckhart Tolle talks about. It's like, you want to be an actor in the play of your life, but remember that you are just an actor. And that this isn't fully real, or at least it's a game. And this is part of that. And again, when you let an old version of you go, there's a little bit of grief, and the ego will hang on. And so the third core value is courage. It takes courage, guys. This is one thing I've learned. There is no shortcut for courage. And everybody's situation and story is going to be different, but it always takes courage. It takes courage to feel the feelings. It takes courage to be someone new. Even if it's the whole what other people will say thing, Oh. Okay. I think I got some rocks here to clear, and let me do that as we continue talking about courage. I feel like I'm on an adventure here. Thank you for coming with me. Okay, this was the right path, so that's good. So yeah, it takes courage, guys. No shortcut for courage, and I think that's where, I know, this is where the fourth value comes in, and that's unconditional love. And unconditional love, gets thrown around, but it really just means it's more than just a philosophy of, just accepting the way things are and that you're always worthy of love, no matter what, and so are other people, without condition. But there's something that I read recently, and it just made sense, and this is what I felt from personal experience, that unconditional love is source energy. It's really this great river of life force. And we want that life force to flow. We want it to flow through us, unimpeded, without blockages. And that's why it's so important to map out where we're giving away our power, where we're not taking full accountability for our lives, and repeating patterns that don't serve us, and stories and beliefs that are not in alignment with who we are, what we are, and who we came here to be, what we came here to do, being and doing, and whatever it is for you. And within this unconditional love, it's like, with my clients too, it's like there's nothing my clients can say that will close my heart to them. And I encourage them, if anything, again, when you speak, it actually opens your heart. It opens your heart. It can blast it open. And that's when that life force comes pouring through, and that's an absolutely amazing feeling. I had a friend who just came back from a trip to Guatemala, and she was talking about this immense heart-opening experience and feeling it in her actual heart chakra. Because that's where we feel it, So if you, again, going back and bringing it all together, guys, with being radically compassionately honest with yourself, where you are giving away your power and your responsibility and accountability, and then taking full accountability for everything in your life, everything, then you embrace and embody the full capabilities of your divine self to create your reality. And that, my friends, is what it's all about. It takes courage, once again, to do that. And with that, there's always a reminder that you are not alone. You're never alone. If you found this channel and you're listening to this and you've made it this far, you're not alone, my friend. You are loved. You're seen. You're recognized. You're fucking celebrated. Because you didn't come here alone. You have so much support from the seen and unseen world. And this is all about tribe. We came here with a tribe. We came here to grow together, to support one another. And even though we have to take the steps on our own, we never journey alone. Please comment, share what you think about the radical, compassionate honesty, taking full accountability for everything in your life, embodying your divinity and your power to create your reality, having the courage to step into new versions of yourself, letting go of the old, grieving it, loving it, writing something for it, burning it in the fire, your letter, journal, or just keep moving courageously and boldly forward. Make the changes. And in all of that, be so gentle with yourself. Be tender with yourself. That's what Jordan Peterson says, Be your own parent. That's the unconditional love, talk to yourself. Again, the fact that you're watching this video means that you are working on yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. So, you're doing an amazing job. Really. You're doing an incredible job. So keep it up. Thank you for joining me on this hike. Please, again, like and subscribe. I'm really looking to grow this community where we inspire each other and share our wisdom so that we can all thrive. It's all about thriving. Hence, Coded to Thrive. And this is part of being that conscious co-creator as well. You created this reality. You chose to come down here with a particular mission in mind, a purpose in mind, lessons you wanted to learn, and you coded your DNA to have certain gifts and challenges that allow you, that provide you with the highest odds of success of achieving your purpose here in this lifetime. And based on that, again, you coded that into your body, into your DNA. You have your body for a reason. It functions the way that it does. Your mind functions the way that it does. Your emotions, your heart, all of that because you chose for it to be that way. That is also part of taking the full accountability. And if you're anything like me, guys, and this is a tall order, but fuck it, let's do it. Let this be the lifetime where you learn and transcend everything that you need to learn to return to oneness. To truly, 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 deeply, deeply embody all that you are with a heart wide open, speaking your truth, sharing it with the world or with nature, the planet. Again, whatever is your particular flavor of sharing your love with the world. And it's needed. It's needed, my friends. There's one message that's always been echoing in the recesses of my mind and my spirit and my soul. Whispers from my higher self saying it's time. And it's not just my higher self, it's a bigger call going out. And I'm hearing other people talk about it, and I'm seeing other people taking those steps because it's time. It's time to fully embody who we came here to be without compromise, fully open and loving. We'll make this an amazing journey together. I wanted to give you guys a view. I'm almost there. You just had a little peek. Again, thank you for joining me on this hike through the Catalonian mountains. And as you can see, there is a ridge up ahead. Let me take you with me before I sign off. And another thing is, what other values would you add that you believe allow you to fully step into your power? What other beliefs, core values are helpful when it comes to you being your best self, your most loving self? It's starting to get a little cold. Sun's about to set. Oh yeah, my friends. All right, how about this? I'm going to pause this and then I'll sign off when I make it to the edge of the ridge, okay? Give me 1 second. All right, we're back, and this is the view. All right, my friends, enjoy. Signing off. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for joining me. Much love. And catch you on the next episode. Take care.